Good morning students. Welcome back to the English channel for grade 7. Students, today in this video I'll explain the summary of this chapter under Unit 3 Prose, a letter from a mother written by Mary Cain. And also I'll give you the exercise and question answers of this lesson. So before starting, let me discuss about Mary Cain, the author. Mary Cain, she is a professor at Indiana University in New York, and she teaches courses in fiction, non-fiction, prose writing, community, women's studies, etc. And she is the co-author of a very famous book, Composing Public Space. And she has already written many books like Many Mountains Moving and Under the Sun, Own from Moonshine, etc. So she is a very learned author. So in this lesson, a letter from a mother, as the name shows, what it is about? Yes, it is about a mother who has written a letter for her daughter who is staying away from her. See children, at home, parents used to look after us, isn't it? But those who are staying away in hostels, those who are staying in distant places, for them, letter is the only way of communication in the old days. So in this letter, a mother talks to her daughter. So let's start. See children, here a mother writes a letter to her daughter Poonam, who was then studying in a residential school. But the mother thinks that it is strange to write a letter. Why children? Because her daughter is always close by, and before they understood each other with few words spoken to each other. But now her daughter is away from home, and so she has to write a letter to say what are the advantages or the benefits of staying away or in a hostel. So the mother advises her daughter the advantages of being apart and growing independently. She will be pleased to see her daughter grow up strong-minded and persistent. She was not easily discouraged. Her daughter was not easily discouraged. Even when her daughter did not succeed at first, she asked her daughter to remember how she could not do her multiplication tables. The teacher was going faster than her daughter, but her daughter managed, and she was left bad when she was unable to keep up. But her daughter made her own study cards and asked her mother and father to help her. After that, her daughter would independently solve her own problems, but also she became responsible to ask for help to learn. So here the mother also writes that she was able to understand that her daughter was in a new surrounding at the hostel, and it was very different from home. So she advises her daughter to be carefully look after herself because no one would care about her comforts now. She advises her daughter to speak up and ask the hostel warden what she needed, and at the same time help others to help themselves. If she felt homesick, she should help someone else through their homesickness. This will make her feel better because she will also get engaged, feel relaxed. The mother strongly believes that her daughter will make the best experience of her hostel life. It also may be a bit confusing as her daughter needs to learn new ways to act. So she urges her daughter, she requests her daughter, she advises her daughter to not be afraid to try new activities or make friends with new people. Finally, she advises her daughter to look after her own happiness instead depending on others. She also asks her daughter to look after others' welfare also. The mother is confident that her daughter is capable of such a responsibility because she had always done it before. She asks her daughter to be very careful and also to be careful enough to not let her new surrounding confuse her too much. It should not be doubtful. She should feel independent. She should feel free. And at the end, she asks her daughter to write back to her at the earliest. So this is the summary gist of this lesson. Hope you understood, children. So let's now start the exercise.